So you want to become a manifestation expert, right? How do you do it? All these affirmations and blah, 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 blah. You've tried it, you've done it, and yeah, it didn't work, did it? Right, well, one of the most powerful ways to really connect into manifestation is to unlock your Kundalini energy. And no, I'm not talking about prana. I'm not talking about chi like Reiki. That is the universal life force or the vital life force energy that flows through your body. It's very simple. I'm talking about Kundalini energy. That energy that you awaken, that Shakti energy that is found at the base of your spine, that when you create the rise up the spine, which is a Kundalini rising, not a Kundalini awakening. Now, I'm not saying for this you have to have a full Kundalini awakening. That, if you're interested in that, come take a training with me, go to theawakenenergy.com. But what I'm talking about is just to get that Kundalini energy activated within the spine, that Shakti energy. When you connect that Shakti energy within your spine, that cosmic energy, not life force energy, your power of manifestation. Now, of course, if you fully awaken your Kundalini as well, which means you combine the Shakti, the energy, with Shiva, the consciousness, this becomes even more profound. But by just connecting to that energy, there is a shift. Now, of course, to create that shift safely, you also need to do shadow work and release your demons or feed your demons. Better said, which is what shadow work is based on. Some people say, demons, feed your demons. Oh, what's that? That's evil. And no, that's what shadow work's based on. If you do your historical research, where Jung took the practice from, he took the practice from a practice called Chod, which is a Buddhist practice, which Chod translated means feeding your demons. But let's not go into that. We just have to get things straight here, because so many people hear words and they create opinions based on biases and beliefs, and yeah, you can see why they can't manifest, right? So when we activate the Shakti energy, something shifts in us. If we haven't faced the things we have to overcome of the lower chakras, which are the fears, the desires, and our egoic intentions, then yeah, you're going to be challenged and forced to fight them, because the energy, the Shakti energy, will challenge your ego and it won't like it. If you haven't done that work, you will lead into a dark night of soul. So this is a process. But at the same time, you still really need to do those things anyway for manifestation. It's the basic things that, these manifestation gurus talk to you about. You have to release it. You have to let go. You have to let go of your ideas of money and your shadows of money, and your shadows being, oh, I'm not worthy. And so you got to do this stuff anyway to manifest. So if you're going to do all that work to become a master manifestor, why not go that little bit further? Awaken this very powerful energy, the Shakti energy, the Kundalini energy, to then, instead of becoming a master manifestor in social media terms, which means maybe a 10 or 20% accuracy, maybe if you talk about manifesting in magic, most people in magic will say it'll work some of the time, between 10 and 30% of the time. They don't really know why it doesn't work the rest of the time. Maybe it's the planetary alignments, maybe it's, So the best master manifestors will tell you it works to between 10 and 30% of the time, until you awaken Kundalini Shakti. Whether I call it Kundalini Shakti, Kundalini energy, Shakti energy, it's all the same thing. When we awaken that cosmic energy in the spine, from the coccyx, from the jed pillar, something changes. No longer are we just wandering through our lives. Energy starts to radiate out from us. So we're not trying to, again, if I use the example of magic and manifestation, you're not performing a prayer or a ritual. You're not trying to cast angels or demons or whatever you want to call them to do the work externally for you, or a god or whatever you want to call it. It's a magic ritual to a angel, or it's a prayer to the god of whatever religion it is. Same thing, right? But this creates an energy that ripples out from you. This also means you are going to become such a powerful manifester that anything that is still going on in your subconscious will manifest more powerfully. And this is why it is crucial to do that shadow work and overcome those things. Because if you have a money block, it'll make that money block more powerful too. It will manifest that block more powerfully until you release it. So very simple conclusion summary here. By awakening that Kundalini Shakti energy, you won't just get to at most 20 to 30% accuracy with your manifestation rituals. It will go way higher. I'm not saying it's 100%. If anyone says they have this way to get you to be able to manifest 100% of the time, it's like, yeah, right. How do they do that? Because there's always things going on in the back of your head that will stop it. There's always stresses and strains that will stop it. But we can double, we can triple your effectiveness in manifestation. And you also see in social media, oh, I manifested this. I have a really successful YouTube channel, or I'm a millionaire and I manifested this. It's possible, or it's possible they just worked their butts off and eventually got there. If you manifest a channel, and I'm not saying, because there are certain channels that are always going to run far more quickly than others. People don't like it when people mention this, but if you are a young, attractive female, your channel is going to grow more for obvious reasons. So if you're not that, and again, you see lots of these channels, young, attractive females that start this channel, it grows very quickly, and they're starting to say, oh, I manifested this. No, they didn't. That's just the easiest way to get a channel to grow, whatever your niche, on video. You say, how can you say that? Well, I can say that because movies tend to have young, beautiful people in them. Not just females, also males. If you're a young, beautiful man, it will also help you get ahead in YouTube. But the industry, the music industry, the marketing industry, the movie industry, the television industry all use beauty, and especially beautiful women, because you can have guys that aren't quite as beautiful and it can still work. Just look at modeling. There are quite a few male models that actually aren't very attractive at all, but it still works, where with the women, not quite as much. Anyway, I'm rambling here. So apart from those people, and apart from the people that have worked their socks off for 9-10 years and just slogged it, whether it's a YouTube channel, whether it's a business, and then, little by little it takes off and gets better and better and better and better. That's not manifesting. That's just hard work. It also works, doesn't it? But if we're talking about manifesting something, which means I want to start this, I want this to grow, and I'm going to manifest out of the blue. So I want to start a company. And then magically, out of the blue, these people just appear in my life that I never knew, or I know and have had no idea they were connected to. And suddenly you find these people that can help you with the right connections grow things. You find something, you do something, you follow an intuition that suddenly makes things go boom. That's manifesting. Not about hard work, but it's also not about doing nothing. When we activate Kundalini Shakti energy, we increase the radius, we increase the radiation, we increase the power of what it is we want to manifest. And that is how this works. If you're interested in doing this, check out some of my other channels, do your research, look me up, find my website. My website's theawakenenergy.com. My other channels, Reiki Master Skeed. That's just Reiki. That's not the Kundalini, but you can find it interesting. You've got the Awaken Energy by Skeed. You've got my Kundalini Energy and Tantric Music channel. There are many ways that you can connect, either for free by going and sitting in energy sessions, by learning about it. We'll be going more into manifestation and Kundalini here, along with other things. There'll be sessions here specifically for manifestation with this type of energy. And if you want to move faster, if you really want to go deep with this, you can come take a training with me. That's completely up to you. Like the video, comment down below. Have you had any experience with Kundalini energy? When it's risen, how has that changed your manifestation? Let other people know how it worked, whether it was positive manifestation or not so positive manifestation, but let people know. And I'll see you in another video.